We're going to take a moment now to look at the content ideas report within SanityCheck. This is actually linked at the very top of the main dashboard. This is a report that I use on a weekly basis. It's great for coming up with new content ideas for sites. This is a golf site that we're looking at, so all the queries and content ideas that we see are going to be golf related. The idea behind content ideas is that we're looking for keywords that we don't target at the moment. By using topics and associations, Google will rank your site for things that you haven't written about yet. And if you actually address these queries, there's a good chance of ranking well, as you're already appearing for them. So let's take a look at some of the ideas we have here. So we've got a number of different ways of coming up with ideas. We've got 4 different options that we can select here and click refresh. These different options will come up with better ideas for different sites, so it's worth playing around with these and seeing what you get. The first one we're looking at is the low click-through rate to bring up ideas, and the theory behind this is that we'll look at queries, or it will show us queries that we appear for that we don't yet cover, and hence that's why they have a low click-through rate. Let's take a look at a couple down here. So the first one I see is golf alignment sticks. This might be quite interesting. So the first thing we can do is click on the little graph icon, which will show us the ranking history of this site for this keyword. You can see we've got a lot of data to work with as we're using SanityCheck and we're archiving data. What's interesting is this is actually a product on our site already. And we can see this is probably why we're not ranking great for it. There's not much content on here. So for this one, we've got 2 options really. We could look to improve this particular page, or we could look at writing new content. We could look at writing a blog post about tour alignments or golf alignment sticks. So let's just go back to our list of ideas. Within golf alignment sticks as well, you'll see there's a little G icon next to each one, and clicking on this will just open Google and again show us which particular page is ranking for it at the moment and how it appears within Google. And the third little icon is a plus icon, and what this will do is it will save the keyword idea to the whiteboard area. Now the whiteboard area is a link off the left-hand navigation, and this is where you can find all your saved ideas. One other thing we want to do is click on the actual keyword itself. Now what this does is it uses the auto suggestions, and people also search for ideas within Google to bring back a list of things that we could perhaps look to cover in our article. So if we're looking at a keyword idea, we could look at this particular one, the golf alignment sticks, and we can see that people are searching about drills. So we could write about drills in our article. They're searching for swing playing, how to use this golf alignment sticks to improve your swing playing perhaps. And actual individual questions as well, such as how do golf alignment sticks work? What are they for? If we can look at addressing those particular phrases, keywords and questions within our article or on the page we want to make better, then there's a better chance of us ranking well for this particular query and getting more clicks. Let's go back to the content ideas report again. We'll take a look at another quick one. Looking down, there is club face control drill here. So let's do the same again. Let's look at the ranking history. And we'll see from the page that appears here, it's a cure your slice. So it's kind of related to club face control drill, which is why we're ranking for it. But I think we could actually write an article itself about club face control and club face control drills. So again, if we click on the keyword itself, you'll notice we don't actually get any keyword questions or suggestions here. Now this is often because we've got too many individual words here. So if we get rid of drill and just refresh it for club face control, you can see here now we've got some. So we've got club face control with the driver. So we want to, when we write our article or blog post, we want to know about how it affects our driving and our driver. Club face controller impact, that's very important, so we can address that. And various things down here. So how to control the club face. What is club face control? That could be a nice heading within our article that we're going to write. So you can see how we can use these keyword questions and suggestions to improve our content. Hope that gives you a quick overview of how you can make use of the content ideas report.